Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we have a Pisces twin pick a card and we're going to start off today by clearing the air for you guys before we do the reading, okay? Hello everybody and welcome. Today we have a really cool pick a card for you guys today, which we are going to dive into. There's Ciara, by the way. We're two readers here in case you're new here. This is a double reading that we like to do occasionally. People who have been here for a while, you know what the drill is. Anyways, we are going to be delving into which divine power couple best represents the dynamic between you and your soulmate and what energies you embody and how people view you as a couple.
And to let you guys know, we're going to be doing a similar one over on my channel as well, but that's going to be focusing on fictional power couples. So if you guys are curious to also see that video, definitely head over to my channel as well.
Awesome. So anyways, guys, we have 4 groups today. We have group 1 with the pistachio opal. We have group 2 with the manganese calcite. We have group 3 with a garnet. And we have group 4 with the lapis lazuli. So please do remember this is a general reading and not a personal reading. So there's absolutely no reason to take anything personally. If a message does not resonate for you, you could just go ahead and move on, leave it, let it be. Either skip on to the next message or else go check out a different group if the one you're listening to is not resonating, or you can also check out another video on my channel or her channel. So anyways, guys, if you are interested in booking personal readings, there's information below on how to do that, plus my Patreon information, which I like to post daily on, so you guys might want to check that out. I have put exclusive content on there, and Ciara has the same on her channel as well. So anyways, we're going to go ahead get started on this reading. So pause the video, do whatever it takes to choose your group, and we're going to delve into this. Let's do this. For those of you who picked group 1, I just want to remind everybody I am joined here by my twin.
Hello.
Ciara. And we are going to go ahead and we're going to get into this reading, okay? So which divine power couple best represents you guys and the dynamic between you and your soulmate? And we have Carnunos and Bridget, okay? We have the horned god and goddess, okay? Very powerful, very fertile,
very fiery,
and very sensual, very sexy.
Definitely, sex is going to be a big feature within your dynamic and in your relationship.
Most definitely. Okay, guys. And I mean, seriously, I feel like you guys together too, as manifestors, create... I mean, you guys are very powerful manifestors. You bring a lot of abundance and fertility. I feel like you guys alone are very powerful individuals, but then once you join together, it's like there's just no stopping you. It's like I feel like when you guys walk into a room, you just exude sensuality and charisma and just sexiness. It's like together as a couple, it's just very fiery.
You guys are also very grounded. You're very based in that fire and earth energy. And that is where you guys can feel most at home a lot of times. I wouldn't be surprised if you guys, like, building your home is going to be something that's really important. You might even literally build a home. And it's like having the hearth as like a centerpiece within your home. Also making sure that like, nature is a big focus around your home or wherever it is that you live.
Yeah, you guys, I feel like you guys adopt a lot of animals and you are big into your furry, companions and family members, and that you're big into, you could like be into like growing like a garden even, nature in general, getting out, like hiking in the forest, in the woods. I feel like you guys are big time nature people.
And don't be surprised, especially with this representing you guys, that, a child would eventually, become a result of your guys' relationship.
So I'm going to pull some tarot here. We have the Six of Cups with Scorpio, Moon and Scorpio with Hercules. We have the Three of Cups with the Argo with Cancer and Neptune. And then we have mutable water with the Prince of Cups. And this is very
you guys
Pisces
are
and
so
Neptune.
romantic and emotional.
Oh, God. Yeah, because Neptune, and we have two cards representing Neptune here. So you guys are like, because Neptune is literally like Venus on steroids, you guys. It is the higher octave of Venus. You guys together, like, you have the most amazing manifestations and imaginations. And I feel like you guys really think I want to say you think outside the box, but you guys are extremely romantic and creative.
You're very connected to the higher spiritual aspect. You both are very spiritual people, and that's going to be a big center within your relationship. There could also be a lot of like past life connection here as well. Also, I see that, other people view you guys as really fun.
Yes.
It's like you guys are the life of the party. You really know how to welcome. Again, like I keep going back to this home aspect where it's like you guys really know how to literally throw a party, how to bring people into your home, how to welcome people, and it's like this really beautiful dynamic of like celebration always with you guys.
And I feel like for either one of you or both of you have like amazing singing voices. You guys have like amazing literary abilities,
creativity.
Yeah, I mean seriously, musical talent, like hardcore. Also, like I agree with her about the past life connection, and I feel like you guys also are very into staying fit and staying healthy. And so when people see you, they're like, "Damn, that couple is hot. They're sexy. They're just so gorgeous." I feel like when people see you, that is just what goes through their mind. Like, and it's very feminine and very masculine. Like you guys are the epitome of both of those and embody them perfectly as one.
So moving along here, we have Pluto energy here with transformation. Again. So renewal, inner resources, basic instinct, motivation, personal power, evolution, compositing, cycles, death, rebirth, subversion, suspicion, obsession, intensity, reckoning, taboos, clearing, extremes. Definitely on the sexual side, you guys are going to be very open to experimentation and kinky things. I could definitely see
it's
that.
It's just hot. It's so passionate. And
there's a lot of intensity here.
Oh, God, yeah.
And again, you both are very centered in your personal power.
Oh, my God. Look, legit. Like, we're talking about sexy and passionate and very creative. Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces.
All the water signs are represented.
Holy crap.
We also have here Libra with the idealist. So again, beautifying beauty in general. So harmonious, cooperative, balanced, socially aware, artistic, people-pleasing, fair, idealistic, aesthetic, choosy, aspirational, geometric, graceful, considerate, obliging, indecisive, judgmental, and flattery. I feel like a lot of these keywords are how a lot of people view you guys.
Yes.
They view you as very harmonious, very artistic, very about the people in the social sphere. Like you really know how to work that energy. And again, I feel like not only are people going to look at you guys and think, oh my God, they're so beautiful, but literally everything you guys touch, you like imbued with beauty, and they're just
very aesthetically pleasing.
Exactly.
Looking at you guys.
Or again, your home, how you dress, how you present yourself. There's just always this sense of aesthetic and beauty.
Yes.
And you both are very transformative for each other as well. And also anybody else who like is a part of your lives are transformed by knowing you and being around you.
That's so beautiful.
So we also have, it's so interesting.
Flattery.
Literally, we have flattery coming up more than once. So you guys, just like when you guys are together, you guys like to pepper each other with, little flattering like words.
Well, people flatter you guys all the time because you guys are stunningly gorgeous couple. You're like, everyone's like, when are you going to have babies? Because they're going to be so beautiful. I freaking guarantee it. Okay?
And again, this is Gemini energy, the third house. So this is very social. It's very...
So is Libra.
Connected to that social sphere or social media or whatnot. You guys could definitely be like those couple goals.
Yes.
Like on one of those social media pages. And also just like calling out, especially when you guys' synergy chart, there might be a lot going on in regards to like these water signs, maybe again the Gemini in the air. But with this particular card being here, it talks about it usually indicates to the questioner that a little amenable, smooth talk will achieve far more in the current situation than a competitive wrangle. So again, you guys are very much, when you speak and you communicate to each other and other people, you're very much about this smooth kind of...
You just know how to work it.
Yeah.
You know how to work people and get whatever
Oh my
you
God.
want.
So, particular events here. So maybe this is how your relationship starts. We have a secret love affair, an imagined romance, 2 lovers at a time, a deceptive courtship, constant need for company. So you guys are going to be very attached to each other, I feel like. And like, I get the sense with your relationship where it's like, even if you guys were going to like, and this might not be for everybody, but if you were going to dabble in like, oh, let's do some group stuff or have a third, it would not damage your relationship because you two are so tied and close to each other that you guys could handle that with a mutual agreement, of course. So, just to call that out. So moving on here. It's really interesting what
Holy
we have.
shit! We have Libra's card. We have the Justice card with truth. You guys are very truthful. You're very honest. This is why it works. I mean, you can read through people's bullshit, and you guys are very balanced. You guys are definitely the perfect combo. The
Again,
yin,
you're
the
very-
yang, that freaking masculine and feminine.
And it's like you guys are not going to hold back when you want to speak your mind and like speak to each other. If you have something to say or there's something you want to work on, it's like you both are going to be very communicative about what you need to say and what you want to do in your relationship.
Okay, so with this card, I'm going to read you the little, interpretation for this one. It says, the angel of justice dispenses flowers from her overflowing basket, symbolizing that you will get what you deserve and more. Truth and beauty will prevail over ignorance and negativity. Legal matters or negotiations will be settled fairly. Making improvements in your home, your relationship, and your lifestyle is a realistic and attainable goal now. If you are looking for love, prepare to meet a wonderful partner soon. He or she may be quite attractive and or connected to the justice system in some way or involved with any kind of activity that makes the world more beautiful and just. He or she will definitely be nice and kind. Justice is one of the cards that indicates a happy marriage is possible now. Existing relationships will improve dramatically. A balance will be reached, creating mutual understanding and acceptance. There you go. Accepting. You guys are very accepting of one another too. Speak the truth and be fair and just with all. You are correct in your ability to detect honesty or dishonesty in yourself and others. Both parties need to give and take, trusting the bond of true love. This is a good time to put things in writing, such as prenuptial agreements or marriage contract, or otherwise consult the legal or counseling system to make things clear and fair. The Justice card also symbolizes peace and all the good and sweet things in life that can be enjoyed during a time of peace. An improving environment, a loving family with time for each other, and a fair government of involved citizens. That is amazing, you guys. Amazing.
That's so crazy. So next up, and so I feel like especially with this next card, this is going to kind of highlight maybe an area within your relationship where, you might need to do the most work. Because we have chocolate topping with indecision.
And that is so Libra.
Yeah, and you got indecisive here. So what this is talking about is indecision is in the air right now, and you may find it difficult to settle or decide on the best way to handle a situation because you can see both sides of an argument as being equally valid, and you may feel stuck because of confusion or doubt. Impartiality is needed. It is important to take a step back and see where changes can be made or where the opinions of others needs to be considered. I am open to the suggestions of others without compromising my own integrity.
And I think that's what you guys do.
Yeah. So you could also be like, not only may that be like when you first start your relationship, is that like an emphasis of things that you're gonna like the challenge you'll have to overcome together. But I feel like eventually once you do overcome that, you can really help other people to really manage and overcome their own indecision in life. Awesome. So next up, we also have new love. So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So for a lot of you, it could definitely be that this is going to be like a new love for you guys.
It's very fresh.
There's always a sense of freshness and renewal, I feel like, with your relationship.
Obviously. I mean, this is like total Beltane vibes.
Fire of rebirth.
Yeah, exactly.
So we also have next up, child magical.
So perfect. So perfect.
So light attributes.
That's a very...
Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. The shadow attributes are pessimism, depression, and disbelief in miracles, believing that energy and action are not required for growth. I definitely feel like you guys are not going to be
in the shadow. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what's trippy is like, well, we have like an angel here, and like legit, this is like mirroring this image.
Oh, it's got...
And yes, look at that, you guys. You guys are angelically protected and guided and brought together for sure. So it's like, you know, with the Six of Cups, I mean, some of you definitely, this is somebody you could have known from your past, like in childhood even. Also, some of you, this is definitely a past life connection that you have, which is where this angelic stuff comes in. But also, for some of you, this is somebody who is completely brand new, okay? Something very, very fresh.
And if anything, with those shadow attributes, it's like those could have been for individually for you guys, things that maybe you struggled with when you were younger, but you grew out of and you mastered. I feel like, and especially when you guys come together, this is something that you guys can relate to, like in your past experience, where it's like, we knew and we overcome this. And so it's like, that's why you guys are so like powerful together.
And so magical together because you realize it is real, you know?
Yeah, that, and it's like you both have had that similar experience that you've overcame it, and you never lost that inner child, that magical inner child within, and you see that within each other. Awesome. So next up, for your animal, we have the wolf. Talk about loyalty and like mating for life.
And a pack. And we have that Three of Cups.
Yeah,
all about the freaking friends and family. You give a shit about that.
You guys are like the alpha male and the alpha female.
Yes, exactly.
So release your past and start a new journey. You are a teacher and help others find their way. There will be challenges, but your soul is strong. Perseverance is your secret power. You have a love that endures.
And I have to mention too, with the Justice card, as far as career goes, you know, it said the justice system, right? And anything that makes the world beautiful and just. It also can indicate careers in law and order, and definitely careers in health and fitness. And it's kind of funny because I was saying, oh, you guys are totally like aesthetically hot and you guys work out or something and you take good care of yourself. And legit, this could be what you guys actually do. This could also be tied to financial institutions, and legit, it could be a teacher. That's so wild.
And you literally have that say, you are a teacher.
Exactly. So
with the wolf, this is the keywords of leadership, teacher, pathfinder, protector, family, loyalty, enduring, cooperation, society, strength, wild spirit, and willpower. So wolf is the teacher, sage, and pathfinder. Wolf is revered as one of the great totems in Native American culture because wolf, by their example, instructs us about leadership, survival, and social order. They teach that power comes from the cooperative efforts of the pack. Wolves know their place and know what to do. They are loyal mates. Their parenting instincts are strong, and the entire pack helps raise the young. Wolf is loving, but also very firm. Wolf has extraordinary strength and endurance. If wolf is your totem, you may be asked to take a leadership role in your community. So people are going to be looking at you two as leaders.
Yes.
In your social sphere, in your community, in your work, whatever it may be. You may feel drawn to teaching and helping raise the young. You may be asked to be a mentor and guide to others.
That's what this is too.
With wolf as your totem, you'll certainly succeed in these endeavors. Wolf will ask you to not avoid your responsibilities within your pack. You are the accountable one and should be proud that others can depend on you. The moon is an ally to the wolf person and represents wisdom, intuition from the feminine divine. Wolf people are great friends, lovers, teachers, and parents. Ask Wolf to help you find your best life.
That's freaking awesome, you guys. Oh my God, this is a really cool group.
Yeah, and again, you definitely could be really fantastic parents.
Let's go out to dinner sometime.
Yeah, exactly.
This sounds like so much fun. Okay, so we have two of these, what are these called again?
Those are like
the Love Oracle. Okay, we have playfulness. Absolutely. Playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together. And remember, love is the greatest healer. And then we have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. Oh my God, I want to cry. It's so fucking true. That is like how special and endearing your relationship is. It's like,
And I feel like that's like your life philosophy. You're about making memories.
Is each other. Seriously. And you guys are very playful, very fun, very just like amazing.
Lighthearted. The child aspect
you guys
comes
are
out.
so fucking cool. I totally want to hang out with you. Like, seriously, this is like my kind of freaking couple right here. Hardcore. So anyways, that's it. That's all we have for this group. We hope that you enjoyed this. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin here, plus Patreon and social media information. I thank you guys for being with us today, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
For those of you who picked group 2 with the Mangano calcite, which I still have yet to put a black light on this to see what happens.
Oh, yeah,
I need to
see
get
the
one.
color
We used to
changing.
have one, but it broke. So anyways, because they do some weird shit. when you put
They
it
like turn like neon pink and glow.
yeah, I want to see how that looks. So anyways, guys, we are going to take a look at who is the power couple, the divine power couple that best represents the dynamic between you and your soulmate, and what energies do you embody, and how do people view you as a couple. And we have Eros and Psyche. Awesome.
So definitely, I feel like a big emphasis within your relationship is going to be trust and also listening to your own intuition.
Exactly. Trust is big with this one, like hardcore.
And you cannot let the opinions and judgments of other people, that includes family, friends, work colleagues, affect your relationship and affect how you view each other.
Exactly. I feel like that you guys are very different from one another. Like, you come from very different backgrounds. So I feel that one of you definitely comes from kind of like an affluent family, considering what we have in the tarot cards here. We have the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel like one of you could be like seriously coming from a very traditional family with like, they've got money, they've got, status, wealth, whatever. And maybe you don't come from a background like that. You come from just like, your average normal, type of family and stuff. And maybe there are people within their family who are like, oh, you guys can't be together, Oh, you need to be with this person instead or something. Maybe there's family.
There could definitely be like a jealous mother or a very opinionated mother or something.
Oh, yeah.
Within the family as well.
Yep, who's like, nope, I'm going to put you through living hell if you think you're going to be with my son, kind of thing. So
like really put you to the test. There's going to definitely be a lot of tests within your relationship.
And you're going to have to choose your battles.
Oh,
know when to walk away, know when to run. You gotta count your
What is
money.
this? This is
Sitting at the table.
Oh, this is Earth. So it's Capricorn.
Fucking Kenny Rogers going through my head. What the fuck?
Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo, and then we have Aquarius and Mercury.
Oh boy. So you gotta really watch your words and how you speak and how you talk. And you need to you need to take the high road here, okay? Straight up, just take the high road. I also feel seriously, just like be cautious and careful with what you say around their family as well, because you don't ever want to look like the shitty one. If you handle yourself with grace, style, and integrity, believe me, they're the ones who are going to get called out. And I feel like it's going to kind of like shift and turn things around in your favor that way. Okay. Where maybe this person, like the mother or whoever it is in the family, who's like talking shit, trying to get other people to like rally behind them towards you. I feel like they're going to see the light. And then they're going to be like, bitch, why don't you just step back and let them be? Kind of. So, and we have the Emperor. Are you serious? We have Aries here. Oh my God. Okay, so seriously, I feel like that the person who's really going to step in, this could be a father figure. I have a feeling that there is some kind of, there could be a head of the family that's a male who kind of keeps a distance a little bit when they come around and they meet you, and believe me, everybody looks up to them in the family.
Yeah.
They're going to like you. And that's going to shift things, I feel like, specifically. Okay, we have Mars and what is that?
I'm not sure.
I'm going to take a look
figure
at
that
the little
out.
book here at the Emperor. We have Mars in what? It's Mars energy, obviously.
Yeah.
And Aries. Da, da, da. Fire, Mars. Just Mars and Aries. That's all.
Okay, yeah. So, looking at the other cards that we have here, we have the North Node with Destiny. So, Soul School, Learning Curve, Fulfillment, Purpose, Maturing, Experience, Fruition, North Star, Process, Development, Practice, Path, Beacon, Blossoming, Becoming, Integrity, and Journey.
See?
So, like, not only is this, obviously you guys are each other's destiny, but through this relationship, it's all about learning maturity, learning how to hold on to your integrity and not letting other people tear you down.
Because don't worry, it's the truth comes out and everything's going to be, and I think people are really going to like you.
Oh, yeah.
Because this person is going to try to throw a wrench because they're jealous and they're possessive and stuff. I also think you guys are going to have a bebe together.
And it's so crazy what the next card is. We have the 7th house with relating.
Oh my God.
So partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships, opposition, equilibrium, sharing, communion, justice, balance, social awareness. So obviously it's like you guys are you're meant to be partners. You're meant to be together. You might even start as best friends.
Yes.
Which might be part of like some of the drama that happens kind of at the start of your relationship, because it's like you are in each other's friend groups, and when you start getting romantically involved, other friends might get very opinionated about it.
Yep.
You're gonna, there's gonna be
opposition.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of challenges, but you guys have a love that can withstand that and go through that.
I seriously can relate to this one. I can relate.
And here's the key. We have Saturn in Aries with
God.
risk. It's going to take cojones, okay, for you guys to take the risk to love this person and be with them and communicate. So with this card, it is all about... it indicates a tendency to take everything too seriously and shows that allowing a sense of humor to express itself in the current situation will not denigrate conscientious work in any way. It's time to relax and take a measured risk. So the events here is a justified risk taken to provoke new possibilities, a sudden regretted action after a long bout of concentrated and patient work, pushing oneself into a position of power through intense work.
Wow.
So clearly, I feel like, again, it goes back to that message of really picking and choosing your battles and what risks you take in presenting yourself, I feel like, in this situation. So next up, we also have the Ace of Wings.
With
triumph.
Yes.
You're going
to triumph. You're going to triumph. Yes. Okay. There's no doubt about this. I'm going to read the, and this has a interpretation to it, which is really great. I love these cards so much. But yes, you will definitely triumph in this relationship. No matter what obstacles you guys have to face, you will triumph and overcome them, because this is true love. This is powerful, destined, soul contract, red string of fate kind of stuff here. And nobody's going to break you up. They can try, but they are going to fail miserably, okay? So with the Triumph card, it says, you have the right idea. Let it focus you and organize your life accordingly, and you will manifest the exact kind of relationship you want, as long as you don't get obsessive. Keep thinking the way you've been thinking. Ask the important questions of everyone, especially of yourself. Let long-term goals and major principles enable you to make your relationship all they can be. Jesus. You will have knowledge and the wisdom and willpower to apply it. Read a great self-help book and a brilliant new idea will reveal itself. Your life's unique purpose may even become crystal clear. And that's kind of funny because we have that North Node. I can tell you, for you guys in particular, is talking about reading a book and that could help you. Read Astrology for the Soul, because it's all about your North Node. Mm-hmm. And your destiny will become crystal clear because it tells you what it is.
I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of you have your North Node in the 7th house.
Oh my gosh, that's true.
So our next card here, we have chocolate truffles with nourishment. So this relationship is going to be very nourishing to you.
Yes.
So we have people tend to be naturally drawn to those who are open with their thoughts and feelings and who they can trust with their problems.
Trust.
And that's how I think other people are going to definitely view you guys in your relationship, as very trustworthy people.
Yes.
So it's good to be approachable and open-hearted toward others, but remember to reserve time for yourself. It's important to nourish your own soul as well as those around you. Spend quality time in nature and allow yourself to feel at one with Mother Earth. I am open and free. I am beautiful and everybody loves me.
And, you know, that's true, because I think that everybody is going to love you, and they're going to look at you like, oh my God, you guys are the sweetest, most perfect couple. And I feel like the love and the nurturing and the way you guys gaze into each other's eyes, it's like everybody can totally clearly see that, okay?
And also, I feel like, especially if you guys are starting off as like best friends or something in a friend group, there's a lot of like longing. You guys might like catch each other staring at each other for like long periods of time, and you might like look away kind of like embarrassed when you get caught by like one another staring. But like I just get a sense there's at first in the relationship there's just a really deep longing to be with each other.
That's so sweet.
And this is part of it. Because we have past life relationship. You have known each other before.
Yes.
So that's like where, like, you guys just feel at home with each other.
Soul contract. Mm-hmm. Yes. You guys have done this many times, I feel like. And that's why there's a familiarity between the two of you. And it's so strong, and the bond is unbreakable.
And again, no matter how much other people might try to pull you apart, and that's
That's
part of the challenge here, because that's definitely part of like what's going to test your love relationship. But again, you guys are always going to come back to each other because you are each other's North Star. I think it's really interesting because we had it mentioned here, like going back to nature, nurturing yourself. Also, as my twin mentioned, you guys could have a child, and we have all earth signs here.
Yeah.
Child
Oh my God.
nature.
A rabbit too. Rabbit.
Dear God.
Rabbit.
We don't want that one. So, light attributes of friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits, the shadow attribute, and again, this could represent maybe something that you guys help other people with, or something you guys had to overcome in your younger years. Tendency to abuse animals, people, and the environment. I feel like that's more, guys, what you guys work together to like stop.
I don't think no way.
No, I don't feel like that's something you guys ever did, but I feel like
you've stopped people from doing that shit. It's like you hate that crap. Like seriously, like I wouldn't be surprised if you've like witnessed it and you're just like, no, I don't fucking think so. You do not fucking abuse animals. You don't do that. Because let's face it, we all know what people, when they start out freaking abusing animals, what they can go on to do next. You know, it's just like, no.
I feel like even like small, like you can't even like, you guys can't even squish like insects or anything. And I feel like that might even be something you guys bonded on when you guys were younger.
Yeah.
Again, if that's in the context of when you guys met. So next up, we have, for your animal, in fact, we have giraffe with visionary.
Huh.
So rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path.
Your destiny.
Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart.
That's amazing.
So with this particular card here, we're going to see more about the keywords that are in association with it. Let's see what's going on. So with giraffe, it's talking about gentleness, grace, beauty, charm, higher perspective, vision, foresight, perception, mother's love.
Whoa.
Intuition.
Oh my God.
Okay, that's interesting.
And their mom is probably really beautiful and used to getting her way all the time.
So, giraffes are the tallest land mammals. They're
tall.
They tower far above all others and stride with grace across the savanna. Their long, slender necks lift their sight so that they see life from a greater perspective. Giraffe often appears when we need to be reminded just how grand we are and what we have the potential to rise above any challenge with grace.
Yes, see?
That's your key.
That's it.
Giraffe people are encouraged to stretch themselves as far as they can go. If giraffe is your totem, you are a natural visionary with keen perception. You can see things that are coming long before others can. Giraffe people have strong bonds with their family and friends. Because giraffe mothers share a special protective love with their offspring, this is a meaningful totem for children and mothers. Giraffe is very giving and often needs to set boundaries to avoid being misused. A unique giraffe trait is just how little sleep and water they need to maintain themselves in their lives. This characteristic signifies their conservative use of resources. Giraffes have amazing stamina and are patient, silent, and wise. Giraffe is an elegant power animal that bestows on you the gifts of friendship, grace, vision, and charm.
Okay. All right. I just looked at this and I'm dying. I can't believe how spot on this card is, especially with Eros and the whole story behind him. Okay,
and
you guys.
Psyche.
Seriously, like what the fuck? Okay, so we have secret admirer. Someone has deeper feelings for you than they are letting on.
Like
this is exactly how it is, because you guys start out as friends, and it's like you're afraid of fucking up the relationship, the friendship, but
the longing.
You can't stop what is meant to be. You can't. It's your destiny. You guys are supposed to be together, and you know it. You're the key to each other's hearts, you know? And ready for it? Romance. Cupid's arrow strikes. Oh my God. Of course, Cupid is
Eros.
Yes, it is Eros. So, oh my God, you guys. So, seriously, this person, you guys just love the shit out of each other. It's just, it's a beautiful love. It's a lasting love. And, you know, his story does end up happy. It's one of the few that does.
Dude, you know what you were talking about? In the story of Eros,
this is Dad!
Zeus is the one who steps in to bring Psyche up to Olympus.
But isn't Ares his father?
Yes. I think so, actually. If I'm remembering right. Oh God. If I'm forgetting my fucking Greek mythology, I'm gonna feel so stupid.
Oh my God. Well, I just was reading that chapter in Lore of Olympus.
Yeah.
And
I think that
because he goes, you want to come to my house? And they go over there, and it's like, oh, I kind of hooked up with him, you know?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And it's like, yes, it's like.
I'm so Googling that.
Oh my God! What
I'm
the
making
fuck?
sure.
And I was saying, oh, this is the person who's like the head of the family, and they really like you.
Even in the story, Zeus is the one who like, okay, enough of this fucking bullshit. Here, Psyche, you're immortal now. Be together.
Yeah.
Like I'm the king. Again, he's the king of the heavens, and he's like, okay, enough.
Yeah, so anyways, but that's fucking weird.
Wow.
That is fucking weird.
That is so weird. Dude.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Okay, guys. Anyways, so that's it. That's all we have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a reading with both of us, and also my Patreon information if you would like to check that out, and social media. Thank you guys so much for being with us today, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
For those of you who picked group 3 with one of my favorite stones ever, the garnet, this is going to be your reading. So, which divine power couple best represents the dynamic between you and your soulmate? What energies do you embody, and how do people view you as a couple? My favorite, personally, we have Hades and Persephone.
And we just had to do 2 photos.
Yes, I know, because I just love it.
I got her hooked on Lore Olympus. You can thank me later.
I fucking love them. No, I have been obsessed with them for a while, for a long time. So, because I just never bought the whole fact that Hades is an asshole. Like, you know how like some people try to project it out.
And again, like there's so many different versions of their story, but I personally don't buy the more negative aspect of the story, because it's a very patriarchal way of viewing it.
Yep, exactly.
Which is a big problem with all the goddesses in Greek mythology stories.
So I totally am just into this.
But obviously, a big thing here with Hades and Persephone representing you guys, it's definitely going to be a thing of like kind of opposites attract. There's definitely going to be a lot of like coming into your own power, I feel like, as well, with each other.
Age difference.
Yeah, definitely an age difference. And also, it's like, I feel like the other person really seeing something very magical in you.
Oh yeah, it's like total crush. Like full on obsession with the other person, where you just adore the freaking ground they walk on and you can't handle being apart from one another. It's like you're always thinking about each other. Very gentle, very kind. Comes off as a total badass and kind of scary, but at the same time, they are so not that.
You are the person that can warm their heart in a way that nobody else can.
You can tame them, like, completely. And it's like, if there's a good chance your person is very much a power player, and they are, like, you know,
really
CEO type material, total freaking.
They have a very demanding job.
Oh yes, and they have a lot of people underneath them, and they completely.
But you're the only one underneath them.
Yeah, exactly. And they want only you underneath them. Okay, they're devoted, like so devoted to you. Okay, so for tarot, we have Perseus with the 3 of Wands, with Aries and Jupiter. We have Saturn, the world, Kronos.
Oh, yeah.
His dad. His fucking dad. Yep. Oh my God. Holy shit.
So they have definitely a very, like, opinionated, strong father figure that might have been very hard on them when they were growing up.
This is so my jam.
Then again, they could also potentially have, like, brothers or siblings, and they're maybe, like, you know, they could have been, like, the black sheep in the family.
Oh, this is so my freaking group. Because we have Pisces in the moon.
Holy shit.
Oh, yes!
Yeah. Woo! So Pisces with Neptune, of course.
This is so my jam.
And, you know, they could definitely be foreign from you. Again, from a completely different background from you.
I feel like you guys are just attracted to foreigners anyway.
Yeah.
I feel like there's quite a difference. You know, one of you could have really dark hair, one of you could have red hair, or, you know, a long, like, strawberry blonde, you know. I don't know. I just feel like you guys are very different.
And I feel like also another thing that comes in with your relationship is a lot of times people have viewed you as either like weak, or like something that needs to be protected, or, you know, inexperienced or something. But when it comes to your person and your divine counterpart, it's like they have never viewed you that way, because they can see just how much inner power you have, and it's like they want to push you to embrace that, and they just can see that, and it really turns them on too. And it's like,
yes, this is really my group.
they just really, they highly respect you. And again, they don't see, regardless of like how big of an age difference there is or what the deal is, it's like they see you as an equal. They don't see you as somebody lesser. And that, I feel like that's a big experience that you guys have had with other relationships, even from friends, from family, where they've underestimated your ability.
Yes.
And it's like, it's pissed you off, or it could even have given you complexes when you were younger, but it's like, finally, somebody who really sees the inner you, and you do the same with them, where it's like, you can see, you know, again, they could have this very hard outer exterior, but inside they're like a big fucking softie, and it's like you
dogs.
See that.
They adopt doggies. They love puppies. So yeah, and I have to say, it's like travel is big with you guys, because you have the 3 of Wands and you have the world, and it's kind of funny because I was saying like power player, like total CEO, and it's kind of funny because with the 3 of Wands, we're looking at somebody who's a freelancer, you know, somebody who is, you know, a writer, an artist,
very
inventor, involved with trade and enterprise. I mean, seriously, I just feel like that you guys are both very talented people, very freaking, and with the Pisces energy here, it's like, oh my God, like one of you definitely could be a Pisces, and very dreamy, very, imaginative, very, they find, you know, you very intriguing.
Oh, but wouldn't that make sense that one of you would be a Pisces? Because that's totally the Pisces thing, where people underestimate Pisces all the fucking time.
All the fucking time. Especially, and if any of you have long hair, you know, and you look a particular way, they're just going to assume shit about you.
Oh, yeah.
Especially men. They'll probably like look at you and go, oh, she needs protecting. She's a little weak little thing, you know. And well, you know, as a female, I'm going to say I'm a very dominant, very strong person. And, you know, I get pissed when people assume that I can't stand on my own or take care of myself. But there are times when it's like, especially if there's a charmer, if they step in and they're just like...
It's again, I feel
like it's an interesting dynamic.
In this dynamic, they know when you can fight your own battles and when the correct moment is to step in and back you up.
Yes.
Not overtake or overstep or become the savior complex. They know how to back you because they know you can take care of it. But everybody at some point needs a little backup or a little assistance. And they're completely willing to give that. They also are very giving in the sense of they know how to give you your freedom and your space to grow and give you a safe place in order to do that and to express yourself. They might also be, they could have some change underneath them, and they might also be willing to like pepper you with gifts every now and again.
Oh, definitely. Well, I felt that from the get-go. Because he's the god of wealth, too. And all the freaking delicious, wonderful things, like all of these things that we see here on the table all around us. This is definitely his realm. Money, material wealth, gold, things like this. That is definitely his domain.
And it's like you are extremely fertile as well. Full of ideas, full of potential. I also feel like when it comes to this dynamic, some people can, again, view them as somebody very scary, or maybe the people that they're around can be very intimidating, but you are not scared of shit.
No.
Like, again,
because you can see them for who they are.
Exactly. And you're not somebody who's going to judge a book by its cover, unlike a lot of other people maybe around you.
Oh, yeah.
So, moving on here, because we're talking a lot. but
we love.
Hades and Persephone is just a favorite here, okay? We're gonna go on a tangent.
Obsessed.
But it's really crazy considering what we have here, what we have next. We have the 9th house with seeking. So, foreign travel, adventure, higher education, customs, faith, beliefs, pilgrimages, spiritual quests, aspirations, journalism. So maybe you do something in that.
That's this?
Religion, gurus. I swear to fucking God. You guys, if you pick this spot, just go read Laura Olympus, because this is literally the story of you guys.
It's fucking weird.
Is she going to school for, like, journalism or writing or something?
This is so totally my group. Sagittarius and Pisces.
Okay, and on top of that, we got Jupiter again with expansion. Enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, benevolence, beliefs, luck, seeking, travel again,
foreign cultures.
Lectures, foreign cultures, teaching, pilgrimage, chance, expansion, leaping, exploration, and potential. Again, this is just what you're learning definitely through this relationship as well. But it's also really lucky, really abundant, just like it's all there.
Higher education, that is just wild.
Okay, so, and also next up, really interesting, we also have Jupiter again with the 8th house in the Scorpio energy here. So with manipulation. So this is kind of an interesting one.
And also, by the way, the Roman version of him is Pluto.
Yes.
And Pluto rules and so does Mars. Mars and Pluto rule Scorpio.
So with this, it's talking about it may warn that one is following a false or manipulative person. Scorpio's natural rulership of the 8th house shows a benefit from an inheritance or an heirloom. So events are a difficult legal problem, persuasive promotion or propaganda for a person or project.
Oh my God!
Detective work to pry out someone's secrets.
Oh my God, that's totally in the freaking story.
I know. They just need to go read Laura Olympus.
There's a relationship right there.
Literally. Oh my God. She's even going to school for higher education.
Yeah. And it's like the propaganda thing. Like they're trying to get money, and he gives donations to her. The scholarship thing that she has and all that stuff.
How about like the paparazzi thing or at the beginning with the photos?
Yep.
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
It's so funny. So next up. Reward! Ace of Pentacles. God. Oh my God. You guys are set. You're fucking set.
Holy fuck, this is a
money is never going to be a concern here.
Oh my
Jesus
God.
Christ.
I love this group. Oh, it's just doing it to me. Okay. All right. Wow. So obviously the Ace of Pentacles in a tarot reading is always one of the best cards. It is
next
the most
to the sun.
Prosperous, amazing, lucrative offer. And boy, is this guy a catch. Okay. Like totally. Your partner is definitely a catch. So it says, you will soon be rewarded. You will finally attain and make the most of what you have hoped, planned, and worked for. It is most likely a greatly improved love life, but you may also win something giving you more wealth, power, or status.
God damn.
Yeah, his ass. So anyways, it may come to you as the realization of a dream, gift, inheritance, bonus, promotion, or other reward. sex appeal, new adventures, and good chemistry between you and a partner who loves you are indicated.
Wow.
Good news regarding children and animals is also indicated, dogs.
Yeah, so also I'm just going to throw that out there. Your guys' relationship might be more of like a relationship like if you were to have children, it wouldn't be until like later on in life. And it'd be more about like fur babies. You guys are definitely about the fur babies.
Okay, so it says, savor this time and realize that you have earned it, whether you or anyone else think you have. Midday. Anyway, yeah.
Anyway, so next up we have hard-centered chocolate with the masculine energy. So, and again, this is like how they come off. They seem like a hard-centered fucking candy, but it's like, no, they got some mushy insides.
A delicious caramel.
So anyway,
center.
So a card of power, opinions, and a forceful masculine energy that may represent a man you know or an aspect of yourself that needs nurturing and gentle attention. Take time to consider the feelings of others before you make any decisions at this time. Be mindful of others before actioning any plans. You may need to change something about yourself, be it your behavior, thoughts, or your expectations of others. Be gentler on yourself and others. Be still, listen, consider, hear, respect. I'm in touch with my masculine side, and I do not allow it to harden me.
Wow. I think people look at you and like I also think that there are some people out there who might be like, oh, trophy wife or something like that, or even,
oh, she's just pretty.
Yeah, and it's like, no, bitch.
It's like you have way more intelligence than people realize as well. That could be another case. And it's really interesting what this is saying because it's talking about being gentler on yourself. I feel like you guys, especially like growing up because of the opinions of other people in like that sense of like they always underestimated you. You yourself can be a really harsh self-critic because we also have love yourself first.
Wow.
Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive.
Oh, definitely.
So, and I feel like that's something like your partner here helps you with is to like claim your self-worth and your self-respect. It's not like they're trying to like heal you or anything like that. It's like they want to encourage you to be your best through your own power.
Exactly, because it's like you guys are two amazing individuals and then you guys lift each other up and you expand your horizons together totally and completely. And I feel like they make you feel like the world is your freaking oyster as well.
Yes.
Like, totally.
So, next up, we got lover.
Oh!
So, light attributes of great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something.
Absolutely.
Shadow attributes of obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion.
I think that's kind of what happened before this relationship for, one or the other or both,
But yeah, obviously, there's great passion and devotion between you two.
Absolutely. Like
clearly.
Major devotion.
And again, deep appreciation. They really appreciate you. You really appreciate them. There's high level respect as well. So for your animal, we have the elk with nobility. So celebrate your accomplishments with humility. You are crowned with success. Powerful forces guide you. Your ability to conquer challenges is limitless. Crowned.
Yes.
Crowned.
Like that right there, and then the crown on the head. Yeah.
Well, also Persephone becomes the goddess of the underworld, the
queen and
of
king together reigning.
So with the elk, this talks about nobility, leadership, warrior, endurance, virility, fertility, passion, grace, respect, strength, companionship, blessings. So, there are a few animals as majestic as the mature bull elk. They demand your admiration and respect. Elk medicine can help you stand tall and resolute against any situation, including the mighty grizzly bear. Bull elk are protective of their families and spend most of their lives peacefully surrounded by the comfort of their tribe. Elk have few enemies. They pace themselves to maintain their endurance. Male elk enjoy the companionship of one another, except during the fall mating season. In September and October, The bulls bulge with passion, and the herd splits up for breeding rituals. The elk become fiercely competitive for the right to become fathers. If you have elk medicine and exhibit aggressive behavior, you'll need to learn the wisdom of restraint and moderation. If elk is your totem, you'll be asked to conduct your life with fairness and concern for your tribe. You are a wise leader, and others look to you for inspiration. You have the strength to never give up. Listen to the elk, the bard of nature. Their song will help you remember the great power that you are, and everything you dream will be yours.
Wow, that's so fucking awesome. It's talking about autumn. We have, Sagittarius and we have Scorpio, which of course are in the autumn.
And also, again, thinking of Persephone and Hades' story, that is when she goes to the underworld.
Oh, that's true. Holy fuck. Okay, now are you ready for it? Okay, for our love oracle, we have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives.
Exactly.
And that is so totally this dynamic. But not only that, are you ready for it? Power. Massive power couple, and you guys have a lot of power together. Like, you create, shit. The world, it really is your oyster, because you guys really are a power couple. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time.
And I feel like that's how they say, like, it's like how they approach you. It's like they are like that, where it's like, you have complete other freedom of choice. If you choose me, then there you go. Like, they never force themselves on you.
Yeah, exactly. So anyways, guys,
They never force anything
Yeah,
on
like,
you.
unfortunately, like, at least in this story, somebody else does totally fucking pull that kind of shit. So yeah, anyway. Yuck. Anyhow, so guys, that's it. That's all we have for this group. This was a pretty freaking awesome one. Shit. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notification. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with us or me or whatever. And we have Patreon information down there, as well as social media information. Thank you guys so much for being with us today, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, guys, and those of you who picked group 4 with the lapis lazuli, I'm here with Ciara.
Hello.
In case you didn't listen to the intro, shame on you if you didn't. Anyway, so this is the lapis group. Let's see which divine power couple best represents the dynamic between you and your soulmate, what energies you embody, and what people, how they view you. And we have Isis and Osiris. Interesting stuff here. I feel the feminine here is definitely the one in charge.
Yeah, very dominant feminine.
Most definitely. I feel like, while he is definitely a badass in his own right and stuff like this, without you, they wouldn't be able to, I just don't think they could carry on without you, because you are their rock.
Yeah.
Straight up. You have got their back. You bring them back to life when they are having a hard day. You are their light of their life, straight up.
Yeah, they literally live for you.
Exactly.
It's like, and you both are equally powerful in your own right, and you know how to create from nothing. I get the sense of here, where it's like, if you have just like a mess of pieces, you know how to piece it back together into something magical.
Yes. It's like, I feel like you both maintain very powerful positions in whatever it is that you do. But at the end of the day, it's like, I feel like, honestly, it's like the feminine here is definitely the more dominant one most of the time, because I feel like whatever it is that they do, it's so freaking demanding and so constantly requiring,
There could definitely be, in some ways, it's like you guys are very comfortable and very close to each other, but there's a lot of times where it's like you guys are kind of separated from each other because of the work that you do. But because of that, it's like you always find a way back to each other.
Okay, so we have the 2 of Swords. We have the King of Cups. That's kind of crazy. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles again. So we have a king and a queen. That's totally how you guys are. And it's interesting because for Two of Swords, I was saying like a demanding, powerful job. We're talking about professions that could involve legal affairs, conflict resolutions. You could be some scientists of some kind who are working on some kind of gene or something like this that actually extends life, or basically creating life out of nothing. Something magical like this, where it is very demanding, very hard work, because it requires a lot of focus and concentration. And if we're dealing with law here, it's like, I feel like it's very stressful. Any kind of negotiation, anything where we're doing anything.
I feel like you both are very like career-oriented people, and it's like, it's almost the case where I feel like a lot of you weren't even expecting ever to like settle down or like get into like a really long-standing serious relationship, but you both do, because you guys are like each other's perfect match, and you guys understand each other in this way that, like, even though you have this dedicated relationship, you guys know not to like overstep and like try to diminish each other's career, because that is really like has been the biggest important thing in your guys' life, and it always will be a really important thing in your life. But you guys understand that, and you give each other the freedom to follow your true path no matter where it takes you, because you guys know you always have that link and that bond, that no amount of distance or time will ever diminish the love that you guys have.
I mean, we have Libra energy here, so it is very balanced and I feel like you guys have a very aesthetically pleasing home look about you. You guys just really, got it going on. You're very lucrative. The feminine here in this relationship is most definitely very grounded, very sensual, very lucrative.
Works hard and plays hard.
Yes, definitely. And with that King of Cups energy, oh my God. Like, remember I was saying they were a total, like, very powerful person. This person could straight up be a doctor of some kind. They could be a CEO or, a very high level management within a corporation or something.
And the same really goes for the Queen of Pentacles as well.
Yes, exactly. So I feel like you guys just completely understand each other. And, there have been... you decided to make the choice to be together.
Yeah. It was like very much like a mutual agreement. I guess it's like, I feel like you guys are both very business. And even in some ways you kind of treat, I know this might not sound appealing to some people, but it's like you guys almost treat your relationship almost like a business in some ways, where it's like you guys mutually are beneficial to each other, and you recognize that. And but it makes sense, and it like works in your love language, because that's how you both think and how you both communicate.
Exactly.
So it's like, even though it may not like seem like the typical romance that like everybody else talks about,
it works.
It's your perfect romance.
Exactly.
Everybody else's opinion can go sit and like rotate.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
Sorry. Like,
if
I
it
feel
works,
like,
it's in.
I feel like you guys, when it comes to this, you are a very like non-bullshit fucking group, where it's like, I don't need
all that mushy gushy shit.
Yeah, like you're straight to the point. Like,
you want to go out and get some drinks and then come back home and get it on? Sure, let's do that.
Like, again, you're very like, you have too much shit to do and too much stuff that you want to accomplish. Like, you don't have time for all of this fluffy bullshit. It's like that's just like the vibe I'm getting, and that's why like I feel like in some ways my speech and my actions have kind of changed, because I'm channeling that. It's like,
yes,
no bullshit. Okay,
Wolf of Wall Street.
Very much kind of like.
There's a wolf right there, lupus.
Minus. I don't really get the
cheating and the hookers.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God! Although I love that movie, I have to say I love that movie.
So let's go ahead and see what else we got here. So we have the 12th house with
Pisces.
Surrender. So the subconscious mind, compassion, dreams, karma, forgiveness, baggage, trance states, the unseen, healing, spiritual development, guilt, prayer, Akashic records. I also feel like for you guys, a lot of you, like, this relationship is happening much later in life as well. I get the sense of, like, I feel like you guys are at a point where
you're very compassionate with each other, though. I mean, look, we have Cancer and we have Taurus. I mean, and we have Libra even here. So it's like, yeah, you guys are very compassionate with each other. You can be. But it's like, it's not like over the top, like mushy gushy, like, you know.
Yeah, and I feel like you guys are kind of the
Nothing
group
like that.
where it's like you've done like you've had so much experience with like dating and all this, and you're like so tired of the games and the playing, and it's
You just like to be with each other and each other's company.
Exactly. There's no there's no needing to perform. Like I feel like
there's no, because you just are happy with each other the way you are. You know, and just being around each other is a gift, you know, and you just enjoy each other's company.
So we also have here Saturn with wisdom.
See? Wise.
Discipline, structure, time, responsibility.
Yes.
Test, ambition, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control,
Maturity.
tradition, realism, container, bones, gravity, and scaffolding.
And definitely maturity. This is a later relation. This is like later on, okay?
Yes.
And I know some of my viewers here definitely are all about that career. And just, you know, they're you know, wanting to like do their own thing, which is fucking great. And I feel like this is how it ends up for you guys, the ones that are, you know, very career focused.
And honestly, it's like I'm not getting the biggest sense that they're like, I don't really feel like children is necessarily a big thing for you guys. You might not even ever have children, but you're fine with that. It's a very
You'd rather take a vacation and go have cocktails, you know, in the Caribbean than have to deal with
It's
kids.
not quite like this isn't the best analogy, I feel like, because it doesn't really like perfectly represent your relationship, but it kind of makes me think of like Sex in the City with Carrie and Big.
Oh yeah, totally. Oh my god.
So it could even be like you guys have been like, you might have been even like romantically kind of like involved, like maybe not like a serious relationship, maybe it was just like a one night stand or something, maybe in the far past, but you guys always kind of like end up running into each other again and again.
Cycles coming back and
yeah, because it's like there is this akashic karmic kind of thing coming back around all the time with you guys.
I think people find you as a couple very responsible, very ambitious, very grounded, very practical, very traditional in ways, most definitely. They definitely respect you guys, most definitely. They know they can count on you, you know, for truth and honesty too. If they like have a question or something, like you guys will just spill it because you're just so raw and honest. I think with each other, and you're just that way with other people too.
Yeah, again, no bullshit. So, and then we also have opposition with balance. So relates, mirrors, interacts, confronts, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, tests, objectifies, calls out.
Yeah, exactly. No bullshit. Yeah, call people on their bullshit, most definitely, because I feel like you guys are very good business
And again,
people.
I feel like you guys are each other's mirrors
Yes,
as well.
exactly. You guys are a team, most definitely.
So we also have here Venus in Taurus, so
Holy
more of that Taurus
shit.
energy, with romance. So yeah, definitely don't doubt the romance here. It's like when you guys get busy, you get busy. Like there's no doubt about it. But again, it's like you don't need all the other game playing. I get that sense. So with this, it's talking about, it usually indicates for the question a pleasurable forthcoming event, probably with a little monetary gain attached. The best business relationship bet will succeed if concerned with one of the arts. And that's also something the King of Cups rules. So events are a love affair, a fortunate marriage,
Holy shit.
living happily in comfort, gaining through a love relationship,
Yes.
a windfall or gift for someone close. So yeah, again, I feel like this is like a marriage or a relationship that you guys get into where it's like, yeah, you guys both really like benefit from it majorly and like in a monetary sense as
yes,
well.
most definitely. So we have the Page of Pentacles with the ingenue. So this is like also, it's like for you guys, being in a serious relationship and stuff is kind of like the beginning of a learning curve. It's something new. There's like this sense of, you know, very, you know, dependability and discipline and practicality and groundedness, but yet there is a kind of innocence about it and naivety to it all, but it's a very beautiful, endearing kind of thing. And straight up, it says here, a new partner will be down to earth, good with his or her hands, ooh, and or able to create wealth in some way. The communication of practical information and or useful skills will aid you in your search for true love. A new business idea could evolve. That process will create loyal and supportive relationships. Your work or career is very important now. A hands-on person who is connected with your business interests may become your new love interests. You may work together for money, charity, or on hobbies and crafts such as home renovation, gardening, pets, or classes that may improve your love life in many ways.
I can't believe
this
that.
is fucking wild.
That is so crazy. Again, we didn't like look at the cards beforehand, and these are all from different decks, but yet
they all just work.
That's so crazy. So next up for you guys, we have salted caramel chocolate with flow. So, are you resisting the flow? Do you feel overwhelmed or afraid at this time? Are you trying to be strong? Or are you being overly hard on yourself or others? The key is to avoid trying to control the situation. Find the strength you desire in trust. Faith in being more flexible. I find my trust in the process of life. I'm fluid, mindful, and accepting of situations and circumstances that come my way, and I understand in the bigger meaning of life.
Interesting. I feel like you guys have a good sense of trust with each other as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, for sure.
And you guys just kind of go with the flow because, again, this is very mature.
Yeah,
you know?
very mature
It's
relationship.
not some...
Like, I don't get a sense that you guys
bullshit.
would be worried about, like, jealousy or, like, oh, are they cheating on me because they're, like, busy with work or something. Like you guys are, again, not about that.
I think you guys are too... It's obvious because you guys are around each other quite a bit because you probably work together as well because of what this was saying right here. So for some of you, definitely you guys work side by side. So
next up, we have very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now.
Interesting.
That kind of goes in hand with that Two of Swords, making a decision.
Yeah, that's true. And also, it's like I feel like if you guys are trying to manifest something, important in your career, in particular, because it talks about your career is very important to you right now. You need to make the decision to go for it. Whatever you've been trying to decide to the next step to take within, that career. And yes, she's pointing that out. Surrender. Go with the flow
and surrender. Trust your intuition.
Yes, because it's going to lead you into the right direction and definitely to your power player, your other half.
And it's so crazy because, oh, wow, because this talks about healing. Healer.
I said doctor.
Yeah.
I said doctor. Mm-hmm. Holy shit.
There you go.
Oh my God.
So, light attributes of passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit.
And that's what she did to him.
Yep.
Holy fuck.
Ability to help transform pain into healing.
Oh my God.
So, shadow attributes are taking advantage of those who need help, failing to care for oneself. Wow.
I feel like that's the past and,
Yeah. And that's like a big thing you both have struggled with, I feel like. It's like because you're so dominated with your work that sometimes you forget to care for yourself. And that's what you guys help each other with is like kind of being like, hey, have you taken a break? Have you drank enough water today? Like, do you need a break? Do you need a sandwich?
We need to hit the gym, okay? It's like, it's
let's
lunchtime.
Let's go for a walk. Take a break right now. Let's go for a walk. Let's go out in nature. Let's go take a little vacation. We need a break. Like, you guys are each other's checks and balances here.
Exactly.
Because, you're both so dominant in career and so focused in that you guys, like, need that for each other.
Yeah.
So, for your animal here, we have the eagle.
Of course.
With the mastery. So, you are on a spiritual journey beyond the sky. Let go of the past and soar. You are guided by the winds of spirit. Your wisdom inspires the world.
That's amazing.
So, diving more
into... Your wisdom inspires the world. Jesus.
So, imperial power, victory, vision, rise above, protection, wisdom, wealth, swiftness, strength, soaring, spirituality, doorway to spirit.
Wow.
The eagle as a totem appears to those who have begun their spiritual journey to mastery and personal illumination. To have this majestic bird fly into your life is a portend of protection and guidance. Eagle medicine allows one to have the gift of keen sight, knowing, and a greater perspective. Eagle is said to carry prayers and requests to the Great Spirit and bring back the answers and wisdom that are needed. Eagle people know how to ride the wind and take advantage of opportunities in the uplifting currents of life. Eagle people travel freely between the two worlds of earth and sky, matter and spirit. Wow. That's even what they do.
Yes, exactly.
And I was thinking like the saying, "Oh, you are the wing, the wind beneath their wings," is kind of a thing that came to mind. So, if eagle has recently become your totem, a new vision will open and a new beginning emerge. You will understand situations with sharp discernment and be gifted with sight, swiftness, and precision. To accept this totem is to embrace heightened spiritual growth. With Eagle as totem, you'll become a master of creative forces in the world and soar among the great ones.
That's amazing.
Wow.
So anyways, finally for our love oracles, we have, didn't you just mention rainbow?
No.
You didn't? Well, the rainbow is the connection between the sky and the earth.
Also, yeah.
Yeah, and this is the way that, this is how you go into, the afterlife, depending on what culture we're talking. Most cultures talk about this.
Yeah.
The rainbow bridge. It also is, connected to the goddess Iris, which sounds a lot like Isis, but she was a messenger between the gods, and she could send messages. She communicated, she sent the messages from the gods to the humanity and also to the underworld, and stuff like this. So,
in Greek mythology.
Yes, exactly. And which of
I
course,
mean, is right across the pond.
Yeah, and they definitely took a lot of stuff from Egypt.
Yep.
Okay, they straight up did. So we have freedom. There is nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. And that has to do with this making of the choice. You have free will. You have the path ahead of you. Now you're at a crossroads. It's time to make a decision. Piss or get off the pot. Basically. Because I'm telling you, if you trust your gut, you use your inner wisdom, you listen to that and really tap into that inner, wisdom, like I said,
Akashic Records.
yeah, you are going to know which choice to make. Okay. And then we have transformation. Holy shit, that is so them. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Because there is love, definitely, between you guys.
Yeah.
And there is romance, but it's just in your own way. It's not like this
not
romance
the
novel. Yeah, it's not this mushy-gushy shit. It's like very different.
It's very unique to you guys.
Yes, exactly. And it's something very special. It touches your heart. It's near and dear to you. You guys are definitely unique. And also, this is how people probably view you as well.
Yeah.
And they're amazed, I think, when they see you guys, because they're like, well, it's about goddamn time you guys got together. What the fuck took you so long? Because I think other people could definitely see it coming. And they might have even mentioned it to you several times, but you just kind of blew it off and were like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
But it ended up happening anyway. So anyways, that's it. That's all we have for this group. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for further notifications. In the drop-down box, there's information on how to book a personal reading with me or me and my twin here, plus my Patreon information and social media information. Thank you guys so much for being with us today, and we will catch you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.